Everybody, it's Trent, and today I'm coming at you with a story of kind of what I've been up to over the last couple of months. I know I haven't put out a whole lot of videos or anything on the podcast for a little while, and I'm still debating whether or not I start that podcast back up. But I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story about what I've been doing. And I'm going to back up to about like July of 2020. So just a few short months ago, I was kind of at a crossroads. I was graduating from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, which I was super excited about. I learned an incredible amount of knowledge at IIN. I'd highly recommend that school. And I could do a whole nother video on that school altogether. But I was really excited because I finished up my studies at IIN, which meant I was certified to be a holistic health coach. But one of the complications of that and having that type of side gig is setting aside the time to meet with clients and prospects. And as a father of four kids and I have two other jobs, I just really had difficulty scheduling time with people because much of my free time was at night. And I live out on the West Coast. I'm in Arizona. So 8 o'clock my time is 11 o'clock out on the East Coast. And that really just made it difficult for me to be able to meet with a lot of people. So I was trying to come up with other things to do. And that is when I found Beachbody, which has been a whole lot of fun working as a coach for Beachbody. I'm very early on in my career, so to speak, as a health coach with them. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. And I was starting to get some traction over the last couple of months. I started first just focusing on myself. There's like 4 vitals that they recommend at Beachbody. One of them is being a product of the product. And obviously, that's actually one of the reasons I was super excited about Beachbody, because my own fitness was lacking. Even as a health coach, I knew I wasn't doing everything that I could from a fitness perspective. So I went all in. That's the type of person I am. If you know me, I like to go all in or nothing. And so I went all in and signed up as a coach, drinking Shakeology every day, and I started doing the workouts. I started out with Pio to try to increase like my flexibility and help prevent injuries from occurring, which is kind of ironic, as you'll find out. But I started out with Pio. I really enjoyed that program. It was a good program. I've enjoyed yoga in the past. I knew I'd like it. And then a new program came out called Muscle Burns Fat. So I got really excited about a brand new program. Went through Muscle Burns Fat. Absolutely love that program. I intend to do it again, and was getting even more excited because I signed up one of my old friends, Shauna, as a coach on my team. And uh, she was signing up so that way she can get a discount on all the Beachbody products, which is a great way to save you a little bit of money. And she was going to go through Muscle Burns Fat with me, which was super exciting. I'm like, you know what, this is happening. I am a health coach. I'm helping my old friend. I've had my parents and my brother and my wife and other people sign up too, my brother-in-law. But this was somebody outside the family, right, signing up. And I was super excited. She's going to go through the same program with me. And I made it a week. Okay. And then on the second Sunday of the program, I ended up hurting my back, which was incredibly depressing. There's a few spots in the back, of course, in my back, where the ribs meet the spine, where the ribs are basically like pinching some nerves and causing a lot of pain when I do certain twisting motions, which if you've done Muscle Burns Fat, like one of my favorite moves is like the sledgehammer, where you have weights in your hand, but you're doing a sledgehammer type move. And I hurt my back, honestly, during the warm up of the easy day and on the Sunday. And I was so incredibly depressed. And I kind of all of a sudden started spiraling downward a little bit, right? Like I just signed up a client to help her on her fitness journey, and I'm still doing that. But I kind of lost a lot of motivation. And that's uh, something that I've personally struggled with over the years, is just self-confidence and the mental side of health. So it kind of hit me hard. It took me back a couple of steps. And I ended up going to the chiropractor. He's like, well, here's all the, we did adjustments, but he kind of told me what I can and cannot do. And really, I wasn't able to work out like in terms of your traditional weightlifting type capabilities, which I was, pretty depressed about. So I've told other people I've thrown myself like a pity party for like a month and just kind of getting down on myself about not being able to work out. And then, I decided enough is enough. Like I went back to the chiropractor again after I was feeling pretty good for like a week on my back. And we'd gotten back from the family cabin, and I tried to move a piece of furniture in order to plug my laptop back into the wall. Tried to move a piece of furniture, and sure enough, I hurt my back again, which was again just like really depressing. And that's when I kind of found my turning point. And I'm like, you know what? I got to find something that I could do. And I turned back to Beachbody again, and it just so happened another brand new program was launching called 30-Day Breakaway, which is the very first running program with Beachbody. And I'm like, I've always enjoyed walking. I've had issues with like one of my, I wouldn't say it's my knee, but it's my IT band uh, in years past, like years and years ago. And that's a whole other story. But I've had issues with that before. But I'm like, if I do my stretches and I do what I'm supposed to do, then maybe I can try this running program. So I just said, enough's enough. I got to do something. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today is that there is always something that you guys can do. I've signed up another client who is, wanting to lose like 100 pounds and just can't really do a lot of the, tough movements. So she wants like a dance routine or something like that. That's a little bit lighter on your knees. And, there's always a program like that at Beachbody to fit her needs. Or whether or not you're looking to bulk up or just lean down, no matter what it is, there's always something that you could do with the workout programs at Beachbody, which is something I'm super excited about. And one of the reasons why it's a tool in my tool belt to offer my clients is that ability to have a fitness routine that matches their needs. And I'm just so grateful that I found one at a time where I couldn't really do much movements with my back because I got the cleared, okay to be able to do walking and running and things like that. So today, the time I'm making this video, I am on day 2 of 30-Day Breakaway. So expect some more videos in the short term from me to give a little bit of a review of that particular program. It's actually split up into 2 components. There is a weightlifting or strength building component of it. And then there's the actual 20-minute runs outside, which she guides you through in your ear, some pace instructions and things like that. And again, I can't do the weightlifting stuff, so I can't speak to that. But I'm kind of, instead of going all in like I always do, I'm going 50% in, and I'm doing the runs and walking on my days off and at least making some progress. And that's why I hope all of you guys do after you watch this message is make a commitment to at least do something, even if it's just going on a walk for a mile every day. That's something that you weren't doing the day before, and it's going to motivate you, and you're going to feel energized and inspired to keep going. With that, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.